Hello and welcome to week 1 of the AE2 writing course. This week is very different. Most weeks you'll be going to the writing textbook and completing activities in here. But this week, instead of using the textbook, we're just going to give an overview so you have an idea of what we are expecting from you by the end of these first 10 weeks. So go onto your portal, go down to week 1 and click on task 1, AE2 week 1 Introduction to Academic Writing. When you click on this, you'll get a document that looks something like this. The idea is that by quickly having a look at what we want you to do, when you go and do the practice assignments and the writing assignment, you'll be giving us the main kind of thing that we want. So, every time you'll be asked to describe a graph, or a chart, or a diagram. This one's a graph. It shows the population growth in India and China from the year 2000. Predicting up to the year 2050 in the future. Underneath, there is an example response. Now, you really need to do the work by yourself before you come and do this. There's no use just watching the video and getting all the answers from me. So if you've not done the assignment yet, please turn off the video, go and do the assignment, and then come back to YouTube and watch and see what some of the right answers are. First question to help you when you're thinking about this. Is it a paragraph or an essay? Can you find the main points easily? Well, we see it starts here, it ends here. This is one paragraph. If you're doing a writing assignment for these first 10 weeks in AE2, you should always be using paragraphs. You're using the same skills that you learned in AE1. How to have an introduction sentence, how to give 2 or 3 main points, and how to give a conclusion. If you look at this, you'll see the word first, and again you'll see the word secondly, and then the word finally. These 3 words are showing you that this paragraph has 3 main points. Just like in AE1 where you have to give 3 reasons for your opinion, now you're giving 3 main points to describe a graph, a chart, or a table. Looking at it in more detail, it says, can you find the introduction sentence? Well, when we look at the graph, the title of the graph is Population Growth in India and China. And so the introduction sentence needs to say something about population, growth, India and China. These are the key words that need to be coming into your introduction sentence. This graph shows, it's a graph, so this graph shows how the population of India and China have changed. Now the title said grow, and the introduction sentence says change. This is showing that you can use different vocabulary. If you just copy from the title and copy it into your paragraph, then copy it. It's showing that your vocabulary is very limited. Try and use different words. This graph shows how the populations of India and China have changed since 2000 and predicts how they'll change in the future. We're talking about 2050. Now it's 2017, so obviously we're talking about the future. What are the main points? Well, first, second, finally, we can find the main points very easily. It says in 2000, there were more people living in China than India, and it gives approximate numbers. When we're looking at the graph, we might see where is it in the beginning, what changes, what happens at the end. The first main point that I want to make when I write my paragraph is what is happening at the beginning. And we see that China is the top, India is below. Secondly, the population in India is growing more quickly. So from 2000 to 2010, there's a 0.2 billion rise in the number of Indian citizens. Over the same period, China's population only increased by 0.1 billion. So, now we're looking at what is changing. We're seeing that India is going up more quickly, and China is going up more slowly. Let me write this down. India is going up more quickly, China is going up more slowly. So we have one idea, what is happening at the beginning. One idea is what is happening next. Finally, in the future, China's population is about to fall. India's population goes up, 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 up. However, China's population starts by going up and then starts to go down. That's unusual. It's something different. So we can use something that is unusual or something that is different to make one of our main points. So, what is in the beginning? What is happening next? What is different? All of these 3 points are covered by first, second, and finally. Can we find conclusion? Yes. In conclusion, therefore. In conclusion is showing a summary of the main points that I made. And therefore, this is the bit that's a little bit difficult. This is giving information from outside, information that you have, your own idea. You can, at the end, try and explain what you are seeing. Not at the beginning. The most important point is to say what you see. But at the end, if you can try to give a suggestion for why this is happening, this is bringing in information from outside, and that will help you to get the highest mark. It's a difficult lesson. You are going to study this for the next 10 weeks, and we're going to take it very slowly, looking at different types of sources, looking at different things like what language we can use to show change. Go back, have a read of this again. Next week, you'll have to do a practice assignment. So make sure you're familiar with this structure. An introduction sentence, 3 main points, and a conclusion. If you have any questions, please send me an email or please contact any of the EPOC team. Thanks for watching.